In this video, we're going to discuss the Great Conjunction. This is where Saturn and Jupiter are aligning at 1 degree Aquarius on December 21st, 2020. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, The Overflowing Vase. I just started it. This is the first video upload, and it's a doozy, the Great Conjunction. A little bit about myself. I'm an astrologer based out of Denver, Colorado. I learned from an astrologer named Mark Borax, who taught me soul level astrology. This astrology is a little different than traditional astrology. It's a little more esoteric in ways. The signs are a little different in the color wheel. So if you're very traditionally taught in astrology, there might be some conflicting viewpoints, but I'm really excited to share with you this form of astrology and how to approach astrology in a different way. I think it offers some very interesting, unique perspectives on astrology as a whole, and I'm so excited to start diving into it right now. So let's just get into the chart and look at this conjunction, because as we all know already, it's going to be a really, really powerful one. So I'm going to pull up the chart. Here is the conjunction right here between Jupiter and Saturn at 0 degrees Aquarius, or you could round it up to 1, consider it 1 degree Aquarius. So this conjunction is sitting right here in the 11th house. The 11th house is all about freedom. It's all about awareness, expanded awareness, and it is considered the freest house. So it gives a lot of optimism for this conjunction. I think it means that we're going to potentially free ourselves of a limiting belief, a limiting system that we've been following for so long. And I think this might be the point where we can begin to see two sides as one, a synergy of opposing forces. The reason I think that is because this 11th live stream is also ruled by Gemini. And Gemini represents these two forces, the twins, two sides of the equation. And I think we can really see that in the current events that have been happening throughout the world. I mean, you've got this crazy election that we've been going through, two forces just butting heads nonstop. UK saw the Brexit, There's lots of opposition that's been going on this past year. And systems have been falling away. We're starting to develop a new way of life. And I think this conjunction specifically between Jupiter and Saturn walking into Aquarius 1 degree really represents the synergizing of these two forces, recognizing that if they see the other side as equal, then we can exist at a higher level of synergy, and we can find solutions to our hardest problems based on this equal understanding of the opposite side. All right, so we have this conjunction in the 11th house. Feels very freeing, feels very good, feels like a lot of people have been struggling for a long time, and it just feels like this might be a moment where we start to transition into a better way of life, and not like going back to the normal way of doing things, but a new way of doing things, a new, more equal, more synergized, more one way of doing things. And I also think this is interesting. Down here in the 3rd house, you've got the North Node, 19 Gemini. And this house down here, the 3rd house, it represents the collective, the whole. It's what we're all going through right now. And when this conjunction happens up here, and the North Node's down here in Gemini for the whole, it means we're on the right path. We're going toward a better future that we can all agree is better for humanity. At least that's how I feel it's going to be. I think it's going to be a lot less fighting, a lot less arguing, a lot less getting at each other's throats all the time based on opposing viewpoints. I think it's going to be more so like hey, I see your viewpoint and I appreciate it, but see mine as well. And then we can come to an agreement together to reach the higher human understanding that we're all capable of. So I want to read a quote from my teacher, Mark Borax, in his recent cosmic weather report about Jupiter and Saturn. It goes, quote, "Jupiter holds the vision of our brightest destiny. Saturn carries the memory of humanity's long checkered past. Their conjunctions form a cosmic conference room where they come together to decide the path of the next 20 years. So that's what I feel this conjunction is all about. It's about bringing together these opposing viewpoints. This synergy that we're going to experience is going to propel humanity forward into the next 20 years. And I think this next 20 years is going to be a huge step in the collective consciousness. And I think we're going to really go in a more positive direction here moving forward. There's still going to be struggles, obviously. We're all still human, but we're going to deal with these struggles in just a new, advanced, higher level thinking way. So what do you guys think is going to happen during this great conjunction? Do you think we're all going to rise above these opposing forces that I'm talking about? Enter into a new world, some might say an Aquarian age?
This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius.
I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments, how you like the video, what you feel. I know a lot of my friends have been talking about shadow work they've been dealing with. I'd love to hear. I'll definitely respond to any comments I get. I mean, the channel is currently at 0 subscribers, so I appreciate any support that you'd be willing to give me in terms of a like or a share, or maybe even a subscribe. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really wish you the best in this great conjunction that's approaching, as well as winter solstice. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.